Wolf Among Us. We are on the final episode. I do not know why my shirt is glowing in the camera like that. I'm gonna just turn my shirt inside out. Okay, everyone, to A Wolf Among Us. We on the finale, episode 5. They should do it previously, so I'm not gonna say anything. Let's just hop on into it, shall we?
I mean, your eyes and the teeth.
Dang, this is all the
You're
way
not
back
really
to
supposed
fate.
to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
And she died.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Yeah, we found out the ribbon is basically a
We're
spell.
destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh God, Bigby!
A silver
Time was no
bullet.
joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Here we are.
You've come a long way.
Episode 5, Cry Wolf.
You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Yeah, sit down, bald head. Supposed to be teaching a
For the sake
gem
of
class.
transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
Don't try to play me. It won't work.
I'm not trying to control you. I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes? It's been a long couple of days for you. Perhaps you've become somewhat unscrewed.
Woo! Hold up. So they... Hold up. So they gave me the option. It was Bloody Mary, him, Tweedles, and George. So now it seemed like the game trying to twist it to where so he's not the killer. What if he not the killer the whole time? So let's take it through before I pick my ass. Bloody Mary, she don't have I think Bloody Mary is more of just a hired gun of muscle, because she don't really have well, they haven't explained that she have a motive here to kill the ladies. The Tweedles, I know for a fact they just straight up hire muscle, because they, I mean, what's the Tweedles reason? The Tweedles is just dumb. They don't really have a reason of killing the same thing as like Bloody Mary. The next one, I think it was Georgie kind of do make sense, because Georgie, he got all the people with the ribbon. Even the guy had a bow tie. I don't know if that's part of the spell too, but he got all the women with the ribbon. Why is he here? And he said he had nothing to do with it. So why is he here? Or it could be the Crooked Man. Honestly, I don't think the Crooked Man is like the actual killer. I do accuse the Crooked Man of being like basically trying to take control of everybody's life in the game. But for him to like literally kill the women, he haven't really shown anything that really shows like he's killing the women. It's either, and they didn't even have Crane up there. I really think it's either Crane or Georgie. I'm gonna say Georgie. I'm not gonna say him.
It was Georgie, all right?
Well done, Sheriff. I'm sorry I doubted you. However, like I said, I'd be handling them.
Oh, snaps! Georgie really the killer. Oh, my bad.
No matter if you don't mind.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it.
So it's basically both of them.
You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
Wow.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
surrender.
are?
Get the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna
You're
say
gonna
anything.
make sure we all go down this shitter with you? I told you.
Let
This
them
could
fuss
have
it
gone
out.
so well. Just speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh, what the heck? Bloody Mary. She was here the whole time.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you all fixed up.
What? Oh, y'all want a piece of me? Now y'all gonna catch it.
Take this!
They still trying to kill me. After I spared your life.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
I didn't give him that option. He just did it. I'm tired of Jersey. Who is she?
This way.
What? Give me the option to kill Jersey. I kill him. Jersey annoying.
Come on, George.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Come on, baby. I thought you was on my side. Oh, he transformed again. Wait, what am I doing? I'm so confused. Oh, that was smart. Bigby ain't no joke, boy. Like a whole superhero or something. Whoa. Oh, I could have picked the other car. I think that was Crooked Man's car. Hey, man. I would have paid attention.
No!
Come here, baby.
Take him off!
I can't!
Where's she driving to? Come on, Bigby. Hey.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Imagine running away from that.
Fuck!
Come on.
Right. Fuck it!
So his... So his outfit just randomly just hanging on somebody's random rooftop. That's funny.
Holy shit.
House of Straws.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use.
He done.
No way I'm
I
walking
can't believe
out.
he was actually the killer. I don't know. I really. That's crazy. This whole time he killed him.
Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Hey, why are you
can't
protecting him?
seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a
Shit,
murderer.
ride or die.
Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not what I meant. I was just...
You think that'll help? You still haven't learned, have you? Still the same old fucking moron.
Figured out you were the killer.
Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the
I heard that
stories.
story.
Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. You know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, Those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die.
It's
When we built this
crazy.
place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck?
Whoa! I gotta stop pausing, but dang, I gotta pick. I can't pause. I can't keep pausing.
What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
I ain't
We'll
gonna do it.
find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian,
What is she doing?
Wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian.
Oh snap!
Don't. Vivian. No.
Woo!
Fuck. No. Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian. Shit.
I'm not even gonna say anything.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh.
That's crazy. All of them was in on it.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright?
Don't worry about the Crooked Man.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
You're gonna suffer. Just like you did the rest of them.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I won't be a killer, Georgie.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you!
You could really be
Piece of shit.
a change around in this game, like a crazy. This is a very good story. Like, why Telltale had to go out of business? They're gonna make a second one of these out here. What happened to John Cena, the guy that was working in there? Yeah, he disappeared. He must have been off for the day. Yep, his limousine right here. Louis George was right.
Still warm. He's here, all right. Of course.
I just have no words. This game is just like a mind-blowing. I'm shocked by everything. Vivian trapped the girls. Georgie killed the girls. And the Crooked Man controlled the girl. It's petty.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf.
I forgot all about her.
You used to be something.
What is this? She been watching me. And them. Oh, Faith and Narissa got into a fuss.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
That's the symbol. It look like. Without the body on it. Silver bullets.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
What?
It's about time you've shown up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hey, I'm talking to you!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
That's messed up.
Oh, come on!
Come on, baby.
Is that the best you can do?
What? They're transformed already. Go over there. I know this game probably tricking people. Come on, baby, let's make some moves, man. Whoa, what the? That kind of scared me. What the heck was that? That wasn't Bloody Mary. That was something else. There's rats in here. Bigby, come on. Oh, that is her. She just got another form, too.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
She look crazy. My bad, y'all. I was trying to look at something. Come on, Bigby. Bigby suck, yo. Keep transforming, but I ain't making no moves, bro. She can make multiples of stuff. Yeah, we might be dying. Big shadow clones we see. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Whoa. Don't tell me he dies in this game. Wow. I don't want to play no Snow White either. What is he gonna do? Oh, snaps! He got another form? Golly! That must have been the real one. Never mind. We gotta find the rare one, baby. We gotta keep making monsters or something. Getting extra loud in my ear, right? Oh, what he doing? He ain't transform again? What's he doing? Don't know. Big speed? Oh, he belongs. Okay, Bigby. The big bad wolf. Literally. Yeah, who's superhero out here. I forgot all about him. Watching the whole time.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid...
He always trying to bargain with somebody.
You won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders two of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie.
No,
He's
for real.
dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
Do you really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I'm
I think
sure.
I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Hey, give me the gun.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
He ugly, yo.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
Ooh, Prince Lawrence here.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble.
Don't say nothing.
At
Make
the
yourself.
Crooked Man's
You gotta look
place.
hard
And
coming
after
in.
what happened with Mary... I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You murderer!
You killed Lily!
She was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you get
what about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
No, I'm saying he alive.
I believe it was him.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
ground.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to
Hey,
pull
yo,
ourselves together
Blueberry,
and
bruh.
make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
If you were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so
What
long?
cover up? I never made any attempt to hide Georgie's criminal activity from you. I learned of it myself
For
only
fuck's
recently.
sake. Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was
He
willing to
is right. I
cooperate.
mean, he got points.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Whoa.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me
So the crowd
explain
was
this to
taking
you.
his side.
My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith. The way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith wanted
I'm sorry,
to—
Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Archie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me.
He trying to turn them
And
against
what did
me.
I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really?
Good thing
Were you deputy
we
mayor
didn't
once on the
we didn't
13th
burn that
floor?
tree.
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do
Man,
that.
shut up.
She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes.
You made
I've
some mistakes. I ain't made no
some
mistakes.
But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town.
Big B, what you doing?
That may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life.
Yeah.
You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Everybody against.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Are you serious?
Of course it's right. This man
Thank
tormented
you,
all of you
Bluebeard.
for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened.
Right.
Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior.
What did I
but
do?
I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right. Oh, please. This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I forgot all
I
about
wanted
her.
to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
Where?
Oh, the spell is gone.
Bluebeard.
She has something to
I
say.
forgot,
We're
because
gonna
Vivian
listen.
killed herself.
Go right ahead.
She can talk.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered
He
them
think
dead.
the spell's still there.
Fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him.
And went in the grill.
Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go
Yeah,
free
stop
after
letting him
this.
talk.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we get
already?
rid of him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up!
What is
Clearly,
Auntie
we're
Greenleaf
having
talking
trouble
about?
agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote? What do you think this is?
Vote,
Should
yeah.
have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay.
Yo,
Mr.
Blueberry
Wolf,
is
it's
funny,
your
man.
call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is
I
right.
thought it was Bluebeard the killer the whole time. The whole time it was Georgie, Vivian, and him.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is
Rip
right.
his head off,
Teach him a
lock him up,
fucking
throw him
lesson.
down the well.
No.
He has to die.
What is the witching well? I forgot. Here it is. What is the witching well is located in the chamber inside the Willand building, where it is used to dispose of things meant never to be seen again. Dead fables are committed to its depth, as are the most unredeemable criminals. No one is entirely sure what lies at the bottom of the well, nor indeed if it has a bottom at all, but it's widely assumed to be the passageway to the final resting place. Dang, so the witching well basically, if you get thrown down there, you probably just falling forever. So it's either the witching well, lock him up, or kill him. Kill him is already off the list, because if I have to have all of them to respect me, there's a lot of stuff I missed, X. What the heck is this? Oh, this is about Bigby's mother. Bigby's mother, Winter, fell in love with the North Wind and bore him 7 with clubs. But he quickly grew tired of her and left Winter heartbroken and alone. She tried to care for her cubs. Despite her grief, she was especially fond of Bigby, but as the runt of the litter, he was often teased by his older brother. After Winter's death, Bigby's siblings went in search of their father, but Bigby stayed behind to protect his mother's corpse from scavengers. Unfortunately, he was too small to defend her. From then on, he vowed to eat something bigger each day until he was large enough to confront his father and finally make him pay for the pain he caused his family. Dang. But if we're gonna, be an example for this community, we cannot kill him. Kill him is out of the equation. It's either we lock him up or throw him down the witching well. Lock him up, give him a chance to escape. The witching well, we don't know what's gonna happen to him, but he's not gonna be able to escape, so let's do the witching well.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Come on, Bigby. I could kill him.
I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes, another one of us to erase from the books.
That's law. I didn't even look at what time or what day.
Hey, Sheriff.
Hey, they go for
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Colin don't care. He living life. I just told them.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
What is going on?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby.
Wait, why she send him away?
Something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that
what did she send him away
juice
for?
at you if you touch them.
If he has the money.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He must have run off.
Bullshit.
Hey. So they sent him away because he was breaking the rules too much. I gave him the money. For all that, I could have kept the money. Oh, they gonna arrest him.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, she still got that ribbon on.
You're still wearing that.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
Nerissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened. But that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths.
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
That was smart.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now.
Because we was
make
in the
things
Crane. Crane.
You and Snow.
I don't know.
Order.
Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason.
And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
That's the same thing Faith told him.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
That's Faith. That's Faith. She hiding.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Whoa, I think that's Faith. Whoa, that was kind of. I gotta watch a video on that. I don't really understand it. I think that was Faith. I think the whole time the head that was cut off was probably Narissa, because she's always blended in. She said the exact same line she said when she first saw him. Alright, let's read this. What did you do to Georgie? You and 31% of players left Georgie to die. Did you give the Crooked Man a trial? You and 89% of players brought the Crooked Man back alive. How did you punish the Crooked Man? You and 38% of players threw the Crooked Man down the wishing well. Most of y'all probably just killed him. Did you accept GG's gift of snow? You and 98% of players decided to accept GG's gift of snow. What were your last words to the rest of you? 54% of players said, I hope I've done some good here. I don't know, I think something about that the rest of the Oh, let's see. Beast, you told him that you saw beauty outside the apartment, okay? You fought him after the interrogation. I forgot we did fight Colin. Gave him a drink when he asked you for an apartment. You helped him to avoid the farm. Crooked Man deceased. You took him back to the wishing well. You tossed him down the wishing well. George, you left him to die. You what? Smashed up his place. Greenleaf, you kicked down her door. You offered her a job, okay? Bren, you drunk with Brent after Lily's funeral. Lawrence, you went to his place first. You prevented him from dying, so Lawrence could have died. We saved him, okay. Snow, you brought her along with you to the trip trap. You showed her Crane's photograph to her. Tiny Tim, you chose to wait for him. TJ, you accepted the beetle and promised to give it to Snow. So, you stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm. You gave him money. So I guess Toad was going to go to the farm no matter what you did to him. Woody, you chose to arrest him at the trip trap. Heck, I made a mistake. I should have arrested. That's the big mistake I made. I should have arrested the beetle eagle dumb. Wow. Oh, they got... I didn't know it was a whole comic book about this. Wow. We gotta clap it up for Telltale. I'm so mad that they don't make games anymore, because it was gonna be a part 2 of this. Wow, this is a very good game. Very good. The story was beautiful. But alright, y'all. We're gonna head on to the next Telltale games. I'll probably take a little week, a week or two break before I go to the next Telltale game. Not stopping from doing game content, but jumping back into Mass Effect, because I kind of left that hanging in the air. Do Mass Effect 1 and then do another Telltale game, then go to Mass Effect 2. Not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I got some other games in the mix that's coming in too. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed this game. This game was very good and had a very good story. Oh, what happened to Crane? I just noticed that Crane's still loose. Oh, I know what happened to Crane. Crane's still alive. They told him to get out of town. Yeah. I'll see y'all in the next video. Adios.